Hi everyone, I am Yasuko and it's time for Massage Monday. Since it's Massage Monday number 420, I think it's very appropriate that I review a cannabis massage oil. But first, why is marijuana referred to as 420? I used to think it was the police code, but it wasn't. Its history dates back to the 70s. My understanding is that back in the 70s, there was a group of 5 high school kids at San Rafael High School up in Marin County in Northern California. They used to hang out at this particular wall and they called themselves the Waldos. One day, they learned from another classmate that there was a secret marijuana garden in the forest that this classmate's brother-in-law had planted. But since he was in the Coast Guard and was paranoid about getting kicked out, the Waldos were given an offer to have it with a hand-drawn treasure map. So these kids made a plan to meet after the football practice at 420 at this Louis Pasteur statue. By saying 420 Louis, they would drive to Point Reyes to look for this marijuana patch, but they never found it, probably because they were getting too high from smoking on the way. So 420 Louis became the code for smoking at the statue at 420. Eventually, Louis was dropped and 420 became the code for smoking anywhere. The Waldos had connections with the band Grateful Dead, and they had access to backstage and smoke sessions. In the 80s, they started circulating flyers with a real story about how the 420 came about at their concerts. Then one of the reporters from marijuana publication called High Times saw the flyer, and the magazine helped to spread the word 420 globally as a code for marijuana. Anyway, it's a very interesting story, and that's why I was compelled to talk about cannabis oil. And I'm going to talk about this Papa Barkley Releaf Body oil. Since the legalization of marijuana in California, I have tried several different cannabis products. I haven't tried many because they're not cheap. This was recommended by the very first dispensary that I went, called Evergreen. By the way, when I went to the dispensary for the very first time, I was very nervous but excited. So I asked my friend to come with me. And we were very shocked how clean and organized inside was. It was like a boutique and the staff was very friendly and knowledgeable. So this Papa Barkley Releaf Body oil smells amazing. At first, the marijuana smell is strong, but you'll get used to it. And you'll smell more of the essential oils that it has, especially eucalyptus. It has cannabis oil, fractionated coconut oil, almond oil, jojoba oil, vitamin E oil, essential oil blend with eucalyptus, tea tree, peppermint, and lavender. It has 3-to-1 THC to CBD, but they changed the labeling so CBD comes first. This is their new box with 1-to-3 CBD to THC. Complete with the new California cannabis labeling. They guarantee 100 milligrams of CBD and 300 milligrams of THC. Every batch is different, and each box has a label of how much THC and CBD it has at the bottom. When it has more THC and CBD, the color of the oil is definitely darker and the smell is stronger. The oil is not very thick and it gets absorbed fairly quickly. So I need a good amount of oil. It depends on the size of the person, but for 60-minute full body massage, I use about a quarter of this bottle. And for 90-minute massage, I use about 1/3 of the bottle. The only thing about doing massage with this bottle is the size of the pump. It squirts very little, so for the big area like back and the legs, I have to pump many times. This oil is good for pain. My clients with arthritis and joint problems like knee pain, they all told me it's helping them. And whenever I massage my clients with this, my hands are happier. My fingers and hands and my arms, they're less tired. It makes you very relaxed too. Some of my clients tried my massage with this oil before the meditation class, and they all said they went really deep. Of course, it could be my massage, but I have no problem in giving the credit to this cannabis oil. One of my clients is a senior lady who had a knee replacement surgery. She loves this oil and she shares with her friends. And I heard now they get together and talk about where they put this oil on their body. Who would have thought this day will come? Since it has THC, you can only get this at a dispensary. You can go to papainbarkley.com to look for a location. I use Weed Maps app to find which ones carry. It's always a good idea to call ahead of time because oftentimes it's out of stock. It's about $40 to $50 before tax. Some places charge higher tax for some reason, so it's something you need to check too. Many dispensaries offer discount for first-timers, especially with medical cards. I got mine right away after seeing different pricing for medical and non-medical customers. It was really easy to get it online. I filled out the application, talked to a live doctor, and cannabis was recommended for my condition. But it was more like, well, I have this neck pain from, okay, I would recommend you cannabis. As I mentioned, the marijuana smell can be strong and lingering. I heard someone in the same office suite thought someone was smoking weed in the office, so you may want to be cautious about when and where to use this oil. Thanks for watching. I'll see you back next week. Make it a great week. Feel free to comment below, and please don't forget to subscribe.